Have you ever wondered how much control you truly have over your own peace? Now, let's paint a picture. Imagine an emotional battleground that exists within us, a field of conflict where feelings, thoughts, and reactions wage war. This is where the struggle for personal peace takes place, where we must learn to take ownership and not let our feelings bully us. You see, there's a fine line between feeling disrespected and being disrespected. It's like walking a tightrope, and it's all too easy to fall into the trap of personal triggers. These triggers, they're like mines on the battlefield, ready to explode at the slightest provocation. But remember, it's not always about what's said to you, but rather how you interpret it, how you react. It's about understanding that your feelings, while valid, aren't always the gospel truth. So remember, the battle for peace begins within, and the first step is taking ownership. How often do you find yourself saying, "They made me react this way"? It's a common refrain, isn't it? We've all been there, pointing fingers, laying blame, making others the villains in our emotional narratives. It's so much easier to shift responsibility for our feelings onto someone else, isn't it? It's a simple escape, a quick exit from the discomfort of self-reflection. But consider this. What if we stopped blaming others for our emotional reactions? What if we looked inward, identified our triggers, understood our vulnerabilities, and took ownership of our responses? Suddenly, the world becomes less of a battlefield and more of a classroom. Each interaction, each perceived slight, each emotional sting becomes a lesson in self-awareness and growth. When we stop blaming others for our reactions, we gain control over our emotions. We become the masters of our own peace. Your reactions are your responsibility, not someone else's fault. Do you know people who seem to thrive in chaos rather than seek resolution? Yes, there are those among us who would rather surf the tumultuous waves of discord than ride the tranquil currents of harmony. These chaos lovers, they feed on the energy of conflict, the thrill of agitation, and the drama of unrest. They can be draining, pulling us into their stormy seas, disrupting our own personal peace. But remember, we have the power to choose our response. When the chaos lovers come calling, we can choose not to answer. We can choose tranquility over turbulence, serenity over strife. It's not always easy. It can be a challenge to maintain our calm amidst the chaos. But remember, every time we choose peace over chaos, we are not only preserving our inner tranquility, but also nurturing our strength of character. Choosing peace over chaos is a powerful act of self-preservation. What if I told you that peace can be a catalyst for change? Yes, you heard that right. Peace, my friends, is not merely a tranquil state of mind. It's a powerhouse of transformation, a beacon that guides us towards personal growth and positive change. Imagine a world where, instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to respond with peace. You'd be surprised at how this simple shift can diffuse tension, foster understanding, and create an environment conducive to constructive dialogue. Embracing peace is not about being passive or submissive. It's about making an active choice to not let external factors dictate your inner tranquility. It's about acknowledging your feelings, but not allowing them to bully you into reactions you might regret. So, let's choose peace over chaos, understanding over conflict. Let's choose to be the architects of our own calm. Because remember, peace is not just a state of being, it's a choice that can change your life. So how do we take ownership of our peace, you may ask? Let's recap. We've discussed the battle for peace, the blame game, the chaos lovers, and the power of peace. But how do you put this into practice? Start by identifying your personal triggers. What makes you feel disrespected or attacked? Once you've identified these triggers, you can begin to manage your emotional reactions to them. Instead of allowing your feelings to bully you, remember that while they are valid, they are not always factual. Next, choose peace over chaos. Some people may prefer the drama, but you have the power to choose tranquility. Don't let others dictate your emotional state. Bring peace with you, and you'll find that it permeates your interactions. Finally, embrace the transformative power of peace. Change is the only constant in life, and peace can be the catalyst for that change. Remember, the key to personal peace is taking ownership. Your peace is in your hands.